can resist the Weatherfield sunshine? Should you be out and about?
Ugh, anything to get away from Toyah Nightingale. She's driving me up the wall.
Overprotective, is she?
Family, they.
Yeah? Tell me about it. Look, I've got a dash, but it would be nice to catch up properly. Maybe have a drink somewhere a bit stronger than a coffee.
I don't know.
Come on. Mates, you know, friends, just chewing the fat. If you don't fancy it.
No, that'd be great.
Good. Well, we'll get something in the diary then, yeah?
Yeah.
I saw Sinead heading into work. She didn't look very well.
Well, she isn't well, but you've done all you can.
Oh, look, very cosy. Bit of Matt Monroe and a sheepskin rug and you'll be well away.
Actually, my tastes are a little more contemporary.
Oh, and here's me thinking you loved history, Claudia. Been sharing any more tidbits from my past?
Audrey, I couldn't be more sorry.
No? You could have been the one, Ken, who had their dirty washing pegged out for all to see.
Oh, don't you think you're getting things a bit out of proportion?
I was splashed all over the local rag, Claudia. Like some bent politician or footballer caught with their trousers down.
Look, the Gazette has asked me to do a follow-up story using the original characters. But out of deference to your feelings, I declined.
Oh, am I supposed to be grateful? Actually, Ken, you ought to watch someone doesn't go rummaging through your doings over all the years. Now, that is a book, eh? Make 50 Shades look like Winnie the Flippin' Pooh.
Right, well, it seems that violin practice is up the spout for a bit.
Well, no, I can still have a go.
Oh, no, babe. I think you should rest it.
I thought we were staying at Grandad's.
Why?
Because of what happened with Dad.
Listen, darling, your dad has let us down as per. But why should we be the ones to suffer for it here?
Is that why you went on holiday with him?
Yeah, too right. That holiday was booked and paid for. There was no way I was going to miss out. Looking for these?
Open the door now.
No! Why should I?
Because it's freezing and because you left me in the middle of a Moroccan desert.
Well, you can't blame me for that, Steve. And besides, the nearest village, it was only 7 miles away, as the crow flies.
As the vulture flies, you mean? They were circling overhead, debating whether to skip the flipping starter. I'm burnt to a crisp here. I must have shed my own body weight and skin.
Oh, just like a snake. How appropriate.
If that goat herder hadn't happened by...
Knew somebody would find you.
18 hours in the back of that truck. 18 hours bouncing over dirt roads with just half a dozen goats for company just to try and get back to the resort. And when I threw myself on the mercy of the hotel manager, he rang the police.
Oh, that's a bit dramatic.
And if it hadn't been for the British consul, I would still be in a Moroccan prison now.
And just as your belly dancing career was taking off. Oh, well. You're home now.
Yeah, no thanks to you. I mean, why on earth did you take me passport?
What?
Oh, don't worry about it, babe. It's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. I'm still trying to understand why your mother thought it was a good idea to leave me in the middle of a North African desert and then go back to the hotel, trash the room, and then fly home with me wallet and me passport.
Is this true?
Amy, you heard what he did to me. He had it coming.
I can't believe the two of you. Like a pair of toddlers.
Keys!
You dashed off this morning without this. You need to look after yourself. Telt.
Oh, I'm fine. We're fine. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, just dropping off a food parcel.
Actually, it is lunchtime by my reckoning.
Right, you lot, feeding time. Try not to maul the keepers. Plenty of hot pot for everyone.
Cheeky beggar. If he were in a safari park, he'd have had his wing mirror bent back by now.
Do you know, I could live in a zoo, mate. I could.
Plenty of food, shelter on hand. Yeah, it took me down to the ground, that.
What, being caged up folk gawping at you?
No more than I'd be gawping at them.
True, suppose. Do you know, last time I visited Chester Zoo, there was this old chimp. Grey hair, battle scars. He'd lived a life. He looked straight at me and, I don't know, Fizz. I just felt a real connection.
Oh, so you come in the Rovers then, or are you stopping at Death's for a bunch of bananas?
Amy, come on, sweetheart.
Get lost.
Oh, just leave her.
This is the last thing I wanted, Amy getting caught up in the crossfire.
Oh, well, then you shouldn't have fired the first shot.
I'm trying to make peace here.
You know, I'm going to assume that's the sunstroke talking. Because no sane human being could possibly think there was a way back after what you did.
Look, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah? And so did I. Thinking that we had a future. Thinking that this was our one shot to be a normal family.
Well, that was always going to be a big ask.
Oh, you see, that's the problem. You are just like all the rest of them. You don't actually think I've got any real feelings, that I've got a heart. Well, I have, Steve. And it was yours. Always was.
Trace, look...
No, I mean it. There's no fixing this.
Well, there's only you that can make that choice. I mean, you can hit the reset button if you really want to.
No, but I can't, Steve. You have no idea what you made me do.
Made you do? What are you on about?
Oh, it makes no odds now. Look, get lost, will you?
Hang on a minute, it's my flight. Where am I supposed to go?
Look, I really don't care, but you're not stopping here tonight.
Oh, Trey, come on now. I've been everywhere. Feet hurt.
All right.
Overworked.
Oh, good mechanics are hard to come by.
Ah, good one. I learned that the hard way.
Shouldn't have kicked off yesterday.
You smacked me in the gob.
Sorry, but you were being unfair. I didn't take that laptop and I did a good job on that car.
Yeah, that's what the police are worried about.
You know what I mean? I'm innocent.
So why are the police asking me about drug dealers?
Because they're as bad as you. It's easier to jump to conclusions. Oh, you know what? Forget it. Your mind's made up. There's clearly nothing I can say is going to change that.
Yeah, we're wasting each other's time.
You run a tin-pot little garage, and you think that entitles you to play judge and jury? Well, you're wrong. You're wrong about what happened, and you're wrong about me, and you'll regret it.
What are you going to do? Smack me in the mouth again?
Don't tempt me. Kids, I'm so sorry. I was just...
I think we should go inside. You're not eating your butties, Sinead?
No, it's a bit cheeky eating them in here, isn't it?
Go off, you beggar.
Oh, what was it?
A fly, it was brazen.
Oh, they are this time of year. Half dead with out to lose.
I know how they feel most days.
Oh, he's on the curtain.
What do you mean, he?
The fly.
What? Either you've got very, very good eyesight, or you're making an assumption.
I'm just going to nip to ladies.
I don't blame you. Come on.
Oh, go on. You'll be all right in there. They're all fellas.
What is your point?
My point is that if it's ever something negative, like a rat or a spider or a fly, it's always, ooh, look at the size of him. But if it's something beautiful, like a super yacht, it's like, ooh, she's a beauty. I tell you what it is, it's sexism, that's what it is.
Sean, she's just landed in your hot pot.
Oh, no.
What are you doing later?
Well, I've booked a front row seat to watch Gail cut her toenails.
Oh, yeah, Mondays roll around way too quick. It's highlight of the week for me. There's no telling where those bad boys are going to fly off to. Could be the staircase, kitchen, in me tea. Like little ninja Death Stars, then.
Right. Mum's turnovers are going to have to wait. Booked us a table at the bistro.
Oh, what's the occasion?
Oh, I don't know. Family back together, you know, it's worth celebrating, isn't it?
Don't you have to get back for your business?
Trying to get rid of me?
No, far from it. I just don't want them to miss you, that's all.
Oh, that's all right.
So have you invited Lewis to this shindig, since how we're all one big happy family?
My boss grand, so he'll probably tag along. How about you two?
Don't think so, mate.
No, count us in. I'll get a babysitter.
Great. See you later.
You all right? Thanks for making the effort.
Well, here's your brother, isn't he?
Yeah, he still said some pretty nasty things, though.
He's only saying what everyone else is probably thinking. At least he's being honest about that.
What do you mean, as opposed to what?
Well, you know, it's been a bit cagey, hasn't he, about Nottingham? I mean, has he mentioned anything to you about his job?
Well, no, but he wouldn't do. I mean, he's always been the same. If he held his cards any closer to his chest, he'd have Jogger's nipple.
Sinead! Sinead, are you in there? Come on, we've got to go back to work. Sinead? Sinead, love, answer me.
Come on, time's ticking.
All right. I'm on my lunch, not a cattle drive. I mean, you'll be branding us next.
Well, if that's what it takes to get you back in that factory.
He would and all. Quick, I think she's passed out.
What?
I don't.
Come on.
Go. Sinead! See?
Yeah, right, come here, let me kick it.
Whoa, no! Hang on, Bruce Willis. You'll kick the door into her. Right, has anyone got a 10p?
Now's not the time for a whip round.
It's to open the door. Sinead! Sinead! Sinead, can you hear me?
Call an ambulance.
Right, we'll go fetch Daniel.
Okay. Is she breathing?
I don't know. Sinead, sweetheart, it's all right. We've got help coming.
Come in. I'm afraid you can't sue anyone for stealing your porridge.
What do you think?
Well, I hope he's paying rent.
It's for the nursery.
That'd be my room, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. I meant to speak to you about that.
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to hang about. I like my sleep too much. Sinead looks like she's missing out on her Zeds already. She looked knackered in the pub.
Yeah, she's not been sleeping too good, which isn't unusual, apparently. Saw this and couldn't resist.
Well, you're entitled to be excited, because I am. I'm going to have the little one doing keepy-ups before he's out of nappies.
Or she. Can't wait.
I'll remind you of that when you're getting 2 hours kipper night.
Bring it on.
Is that Sinead? I couldn't tell.
Did you find him?
No, I can't find him anyway.
She's come round a bit, but she's really groggy.
What's happened?
Sinead collapsed in the pub.
Is anyone coming with her?
Yeah, I'll go.
Dad, I'll take your car. I'll follow on.
That is one of the less boring what I did on my holiday stories I've ever heard.
It's a new low, even for her.
You what? After that fiasco of a wedding, how did you not see it coming?
Well, no, I thought she was being genuine.
Won't say me, I feel sorry for.
Oh, me too, but I've had it rough and all. I mean, 1 minute I'm sipping a pina colada in the infinity pool, the next I'm in a remake of flipping Midnight Express.
Oh, and of course, it's been really easy for me, hasn't it? What with my ex-husband's girlfriend pretending to be my dead child.
I know, Tracy told me. Look, I'm not saying you've had it easy.
No, Steve, you're not saying anything. You've not even mentioned it since I walked in.
Well, you know, maybe I'm trying to spare you the embarrassment.
I beg your pardon?
Well, and I quote, did you not see it coming?
Oh,
I'm just closing.
You think I've come in for a hairdo? Got more chance of seeing Nigella Lawson queuing up for a kebab.
You're no Nigella, lovey. Fanny Craddock, maybe. Huh?
Look, can we just not do this? I'm here for Ken. He's got a lot on his plate at the moment and he could do without you dolloping on even more.
Yes, well, thank you for your advice. But I have every right to be angry.
Yes, and you've exercised every second of it. Now just grow up and move on.
Ken is a big lad. He can fight his own battles. Why are you wading in?
He's a friend.
Oh, but you're hoping for more. I sensed that this morning. Well, just think twice, because as I told you, Ken's backstory will have your hair curling quicker than any heated roller.
We've all got skeletons in cupboards.
Oh, no, not me. You and him dragged mine out and played them like a xylophone.
Don't be so melodramatic, Ord.
Claudia, you casually gave away my confidences just for some trashy story in the Gazette.
Do you think Ken had any idea when he was writing that story that it was based on you? He hadn't a clue. And if you hadn't gone shooting your mouth off, nor would anybody else.
What did she say?
Oh, nothing worth hearing, as always. Anyway, come on now. Let's get to the bistro. Nick will be waiting. Come on, love.
Sarah rang. She's running late, so she said start without her.
That's good enough for me. I'm dying of thirst here.
So, how's it feel being back at the old place?
Do you know what? It's much nicer this side of the fence.
I feel pretty much the same way.
Bubbly for everyone?
Nah, I'll stick to the bubbles in the lager, thanks.
Right, why didn't you just have a brown ale and be done with it?
Because I know what I like.
Yeah, but you must like champagne.
Why must I like champagne? Lewis, that's like me saying you should like pork scratchings.
Ah, pork scratchings. The food of the gods. But champagne. You know, I always think of those apocryphal words spoken by Dom Perignon to his fellow monks. Come quickly, brothers, for I'm tasting the stars.
Thought monks couldn't speak.
Oh, no, not all monks take a vow of silence. Must be wonderfully liberating not to have to listen to some people.
Do you know what? I think there's a 2006 Dom Perignon lurking somewhere in the cellar.
Why did no one want it?
The 2006 Dom Perignon is thought to be the finest vintage for 40 years.
Well, I hope we're not splitting the bill.
Oh, no, don't worry, I got it.
So, is it true that Ken's story was based on you?
Oh, partly, yes. But he wants his dramatic licence revoking, the liberties he took.
So it was all true about the back of the butcher's van?
It was an Austin princess. Would you just shut up about it, please? I want to enjoy the evening.
Champagne?
Oh, that's not a question I get asked very often. No more than seeing that kind of plastic in Roy's. Whatever you're running, it isn't a burger van, is it?
OK, why are you so fascinated? Now, I'd take you to Nottingham myself, but I think we've missed take your sister-in-law to work day.
She took them away?
After me set to with Kevin, I had to tell her everything. Being on bail, losing my job. I'll be lucky to see the twins again.
Well, they can't keep them away from you because you're their mam.
Well, I might have given birth to him, but that's all I've ever given him. That's all I ever will. Yeah. That was for them, Amy. Might as well have it now.
Hey, now you listen to me. You can give this to them next time you see them. This police thing, it's gonna get sorted.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. Because the coppers want to pin something on someone, they look for the nearest head case or junkie, and here I am, sat on a flaming silver platter.
I promise you that I'm gonna get you through this. And we are gonna get those twins back, whatever it takes.
Easy! You just spilt about a tenner there.
Yeah, Dave was right. Big crime to waste such a superb champagne.
Well, you're the expert.
Well, I like to think I have a serviceable knowledge of the grape.
The expert on crime. Mind you, she's lucky she didn't get arrested grappling with a pork butcher in a lay-by.
Gail!
What's this?
It's all there in Ken's story. How your gran nipped out to the butcher's for a bit of tongue.
Look, I really don't think this is an appropriate conversation.
Mind you, I should think you've been paid in kind many a time. I mean, a pair of cufflinks here, a cravat there. Never a pound of mince, I bet.
Like you've led such a spotless life.
Well, I've never ended up in the back of a butcher's princess. Is that why you're so keen on Fred? A straw hat and the smell of black pudding bring back happy memories.
Right, enough. Come on. Enough.
Good news, guys. I've just been on the phone to my partner in Nottingham, and I don't need to rush back, so stay as long as I like.
Well, I'm pleased for you, bro.
Yeah, me too. Cheers.
Cheers. What's going on? What's taking so long?
Well, listen, hey, they'll have tests to do, you know. Also, she's pregnant, and I'm sure she'll be fine.
Why did you go with her?
Somebody had to. But there's something I need to tell you. I've been wanting to tell you ever since I...
Is she all right? Is the baby all right?
They're both doing fine.
Ah, that's great. So, sorry, can I ask you what happened to her?
We think she passed out due to a combination of low blood pressure and anemia. It is common in pregnancy. And of course, things may have been exacerbated by the blood loss.
Blood loss?
From the illness.
Illness?
You haven't discussed any medical issues with her other than the pregnancy?
No. What's wrong with her?
I'm afraid I cannot disclose that. That is a matter of patient confidentiality.
She's my wife.
And I appreciate that. But you will have to discuss it with her, I'm sorry.
Can I see her?
We're just bringing her up now. We'll let you know when you can go in.
Thanks.
Something's wrong. Something's terribly wrong.
No,
I know it.
Hang on. No, you don't know
Yes,
that.
you saw his
Daniel.
face. Why wouldn't she tell me? What were you going to say? If you know something, you need to tell me now.
The doctor said it's best you talk to Sinead.
Dad?
I've been desperate to tell you all along, but Sinead insisted...
Will you just tell me?
She's been diagnosed with cervical cancer. I'm so sorry.
And we're back on Coronation Street in half an hour.